where the center of Helene has moved through, we're seeing flash flood warning. Tropical rainfall is very efficient. We can have 1, 2, 3 inches just like that can really pile up here. And again, especially at night, if you have any kind of water, if you have any kind of roadway flooded out, don't cross water of unknown depth. 6 inches of water can knock you, any human really, off your feet. 2 feet of flowing water, any car, including SUV, comes off the roadway. So again, turn around, don't drown. That's a really cheesy saying, but it could save your life here, especially tonight, as flooding is a big issue here, courtesy of Hurricane Helene. Wind gusts right now, we're seeing wind gusts. That's probably a little, I don't know, I would trust that one in Fitzgerald, though. We're still seeing wind gusts on the order of 70, 80 miles an hour. Here's the time frame. Don't pay attention to the magnitude. Pay attention to the time frame of this, as we still see those gusts, tropical storm force throughout the entire area here, and all the way to the 27 corridor. So Cuthbert down toward Blakely, Colquitt, Bainbridge, that Highway 27 corridor there. You're not seeing the stronger winds like we're seeing here on I-75 corridor, where the eye wall is starting to decay here. But you still see tropical storm force gusts all the way through the southwestern Georgia area, coming in through 2. We're at 4 o'clock now. We still see tropical storm force gusts from about Cuthbert to Albany, down to Moultrie, and then down the Florida border and north. Finally, we start seeing the winds kind of die down here on the Florida border by 6 a.m. We still got tropical storm force winds, though, along the line from Nashville to Tifton to just west of Americus near Plains and up to the north and west of there. Going in through time to 8 a.m., the northern extreme here of the viewing area. I'm talking about you in Cordele, Fitzgerald, Douglas, still seeing some gusts near 40 miles an hour or so. And then finally by 10 a.m., breathe easy. We can get rid of those very strong tropical storm force winds. No extreme wind warnings right now. We won't see any throughout the rest of the night here, as the system is wound down. Now a Category 2 hurricane. Extreme wind warnings are reserved for Category 3 plus hurricanes and wind speeds. So again, still closet, interior room, play the wall game. Lay walls between you and the outside as possible. Avoid windows, doors, any kind of outside wall. Cover yourself with blankets, mattresses, and pillows. Protection, basement is best. If you got a underground shelter, you want to get there and stay there. Just stay there through the duration of this event. Course of least regret, you will be fine here from the storm. Again, let's go on back, future wind gusts, talk about the wind gusts here on the order of 40, 50 miles an hour. And again, one more look at the radar here, some of the estimated times, and going back all the way back and talk about Helene's impacts here. And again, Category 2 hurricane centered very near Valdosta right now, as of the 1 a.m. advisory, the north-northeast. Look at the speed, 26 miles an hour. That's why we're going to see the wind impacts all through the mountains here of North Georgia. The Atlanta metro is going to see this pass on by the next few hours or so. The morning rush, hopefully a lot of people are going to be home or working remotely. They're going to see some very strong winds up there through the morning rush hour in the Atlanta area. Basically, it's going to drive I-75 here all the way up through Macon, up to Atlanta, and up to the North Georgia mountains here near between Chattanooga and over toward Blue Ridge. And once it hits the mountains, the higher elevations see stronger winds. So we can see many trees down here all the way up northern parts of Georgia. Hurricane warnings remain in effect here in this red color here, from about Mexico Beach all the way around the Big Bend area. We've heard of water 10 feet plus above mean water level there in places like Taylor County, where the storm came ashore. So again, it made landfall in the same place as the Dahlia. The storm surge, though, 10 plus feet, a little bit higher than what we saw with the Dahlia this time last year. And again, tracking Helene here, you see that very, very big, what we call CDO, Central Dense Overcast. That's really the main feature, the main show around the center of the hurricane, as it's starting to decay a little bit, moving north of Valdosta. And again, you see Albany right here. We're starting to see some of those outer bands here. So again, you hear the rain on the roof here. We're seeing tropical storm force winds in gusts probably throughout the Good Life City. When we're looking at radar right now, and you can see that storm pivoting around here. And again, the center of the circulation is right about here, where Barry and Lanier and Exton all come together, is where the center of circulation is moving up toward the north. At some point in time, it's going to start making kind of a dogleg toward the north-northwest. So it's not going to move like this forever. It's going to probably start making more of a north turn, more north-northwesterly turn, as it interacts with a upper-level low to the west here. It's called the Fujiwara effect. Speak English, Barker, right? It's where two systems kind of gyrate around each other. So they're going to start seeing the impact of each other, and we're going to start seeing that kind of dog leg up and kind of move like so here. Once it gets up above Tifton and Douglas, start moving more due north than north-northwest toward the Atlanta area the next several hours here. But again,